Let's do a little update. See how these guys are getting along after 1 week in the coop together. Hey, Pippi. So I'm doing a supervised free range. And of course you got the obligatory rabbit here. He's just chilling. I walk over, he moves, and then, readjusts and whatever. But yeah, I'm doing a heavily supervised free range, and of course leghorns are over here underneath the 1600 monkeying around. I want to see how good they go back in the coop at night. I pretty much solved my issue. I'm moving that around about every 3 to 4 days, keeping them on fresh grass. But I'm going to move them over here in the circle drive and fence a spot off for them. And then that way they can just, I'll call it a semi-free range versus a full free range. And, I think that'll work real good for me. If they get to the point where they're beating the grass down in the fenced-in area real good, then what I'll do is I'll just coop them up for a few days and let the grass grow, or even plant my own grass in there. This stuff grows. I mean, it is grass, so I guess it is a certain amount of weeds in here, but a lot of it's clover. There are some broadleaves, and they eat those. The barred rocks are kind of funny. They did come out and pick a little bit. I do kind of have them on good grass in there right now, but it's been about 4 days, so I'm gonna move them probably tomorrow. And like I said, the barred rocks come out. They didn't go over there like the bigger birds did. And I don't know if I showed you guys how small this little barred rock is, but she is little. I mean, I don't know if she's 5 weeks old. Are you 5 weeks old, little Pippi? Yeah, there's little Pippi. I mean, she's small. She's small enough that she could be in one of them silver tubs that I raise the Rhode Islands in. I mean, that's how small she is. And but she don't know she's small. She gets up here on the roosts with the big birds. She pops right up there, hits that and hits that, and then she's up. But the sand idea is definitely working. Definitely. Along with, I guess you'd call it, a screen shovel that I kind of made. Both are working out really good. And I will have to change the sand out. And I'm thinking about every 6 months, just come in here with a shop vac, suck all the sand right out of there, put it in a pile somewhere, kind of like you would a compost, and then, just go from there. But I have no problem doing that. I really like the way it is. Takes me about 30 minutes. Every few days I go in for about 30 minutes and clean it out, so it's not bad at all. Actually, it's nice because these little bar rocks, they're getting a break from the big bossy Rhode Island hens. So, aren't you? You getting a little breaky break? Where's Pipsqueak? Yeah, there she is. She's peeking over. I mean, a brick on its side is, 8 inches tall. I mean, she's kind of that. They're 8 by 16 inch bricks, so there she is. That ought to give you somewhat of an idea. Yep, little Pippi. So that's the update. They are getting along better. There is a pecking order now versus a week ago. I wouldn't say they're bullying them to the point where they're pulling feathers and doing that. But the Rhode Islands are definitely letting the leghorns and the barred rocks know that they are the boss and that this is their coop and they are guests. But in time, I'm sure that'll change to a degree, because those barred rocks aren't always going to be little pipsqueaks. So walk around here and see what they're doing. There you are. Don't get too cozy over here in this weeded area. But it's cool though. Might get a few more in the spring. Actually, the woman that sold me these leghorns, she has a Rhode Island red rooster for sale. I just don't know if I want to deal with a rooster. You know, I'd have to beat him up a couple times, pin him down, grab him, pin him down, let him know that I'm the tough guy, not him. He's second in charge, so just don't know if I want to go there yet. I mean, I'm going to obviously have to go there. I'm not going to have a choice if I'm going to hatch my own eggs, especially the Rhode Islands. I only want one of the hens to use for breeding because she just looks better to me. The way her feathers are and stuff, and it's not that the other one's plucked out, because she's not, you know, by any stretch of the measure. But she just isn't. I want to use the term conformationally correct because I used to show dogs, you know, in conformation. And but you're not my breeder hen, are you? You're talking. What are you gonna do? Come over here and peck me? Yeah, you are. You're gonna come over and peck me. Peck my sneaker? I'm not a leghorn. I will beat you up. Now, if I reach down there to go grab her, she'd freak out. Now, this is my brood hen here. This is the one. I'm not saying she's broody, but she's the one that I would like to get fertilized eggs off of and hatch. She just has better looking. She's just a better looking bird. I mean, well, they're both red. Yeah, I know they're both red, but just the way her feathers sit and she sits and stuff, I'd rather, you know, have her offspring, so to speak. But anyways, I'm going to get off of here now, and I'll catch you at the next video. Thanks for watching.